Why is the rotation locked? Never mind. Ah, I see. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Byron here, and this is probably not gonna be the best live stream that I'll have here, but yeah, if you guys just wanna come on in and chill, cause I've been dealing with a lot lately, and in case you guys haven't noticed, yeah, I recently got sick with a head cold. Like, I got it earlier this month, and I got it again for some reason, like this week. I don't know why. It's like I try to keep myself healthy, but nah. But hey, today is New Year's Eve. Tomorrow's gonna be 2026, and then in the Easter time, like in my area, of course, it'll be the New Year, which is why that I have a new calendar here, and yeah. So yeah, I would like to recap my moments from like 2025 and all those interesting things and such. But yeah, how are y'all doing? Doing good, I guess. Yeah. Don't worry about me balding. Like, I'm not badly balding like I used to, but I'm still using that red hair thing. But yeah. Does anybody have plans for the new year, or I guess so. Hey, looks like we got one person watching. What's up, man? Yeah, we're gonna be talking about like stuff regarding 2025. I'm not gonna talk about my New Year's resolutions or goals, but I will say that for 2026, I hope to have like a better year. I mean, a way better year than like you know 2025 and such, because I went through a lot already. But I will say this: 2025, in my opinion, is okay. It wasn't as bad as 2020. It wasn't as it wasn't the best, but it was just your average year. But yeah. Okay, so I would like to recap a few things, if I could, because I know we got a lot of memeing trends, like a lot of trends and memes regarding like the Minecraft movie. What else? Oh yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, as well as Wicked for Good. Not specifically memes, but like trends. But I know that a Minecraft movie we got a lot of memes. I would like to say hi to anybody who's watching. If you like to comment down below, you're more than welcome to. Chat filter. Okay. What's up, guys? Happy New Year. Or happy almost New Year, I mean. Yeah, that, and we also got like other new movies and sequels. Like, I know there was the Lilo and Stitch remake that wasn't really that. I mean, didn't seem that bad, but wasn't as. But I mean, from what I heard, it's not as good as like the original Lilo and Stitch. But hey, we did get a lot of original movies like Sinners. I have not seen it, but it's really good. Um, I've been selling a lot of tickets to Sinners, which is fun, and F1, which F1's a really good movie. I actually saw that film. It was a really cool movie regarding like a guy that was a that is one of the guys that does racing in the Grand Prix. Very interesting regarding that. It's not just movies, but like now I am 100% aware that we've had a lot of like cool stuff. Like, well, I am aware that we have not had a lot of new music this year compared to like the other years. I know we have a new song by Evanescence, but I forgot what it's called. But I know it's for a Netflix movie. I actually watched the music video of it. It's really good. Well, let me check real quick. Sorry to keep you guys. Says Try doing more amusement parks. Says, try doing more amusement parks that might get more views. Yeah, but I'm not. But right now I'm not going to like any theme parks. But I did go to Carowinds this year. That one was really fun. Um, but yeah, the only songs that I really enjoy from like 2025 that are new and that came out specifically that year. Well, not really specifically, but some generally are Afterlife by Evanescence is from this Netflix show called Devil May Cry, and also Mayday from 3 Days Grace. It's a really hey, what's up, y'all? Oh wow, I got like 5 views. Happy New Year! If you like to say Happy New Year, you're more than welcome to here. And love you too, Dad. Sorry, that was my dad texting. But yeah, oh, 13 views. That's nice. Okay, so, but yeah, I will say that Mayday by 3 Days Grace, featuring Adam Gontier, who actually came back to 3 Days Grace. That is actually my favorite song of this year, even though it came out late last year. It's part of their new album that came out this year, and as I listen to it in my car, as well as watching the music video, I think it's awesome. Like it's really awesome to listen to. I have a lot of fun I honestly have a lot of fun. And what's this? If you want to send me some love, some credit, feel free to. But yeah, I don't know what else to say, but yeah. But I will say this also. Not only that, we've experienced a lot of movies and TV shows, but there's been a lot of like insane stuff from 2025. Like, y'all remember that chicken jockey thing from Minecraft? Yeah, that got really intense. What's that lighting for? Okay, I am not pressing the green screen, but whatever. I don't know what this retouch thing's about, but sorry, I'm just looking at stuff. But yeah, the chicken jockey thing that was going on. Hey, Marita, how are you doing? But yeah, but no, what I was gonna say is that there was chicken jock. So we had like this weird chicken jockey thing that was going on. Oh, I mean, it was not funny regarding what happened, but it was weird. Also, the Lobaboos that were like everywhere. I'm not gonna lie, but the Lobaboos are kind of weird looking. But I mean, but I'll give them credit because they're just dolls. But I'm not gonna lie, they're a little creepy looking, but they're not as creepy. I don't know. And also this 6-7 trend that has been going on for most of the year. A lot of kids in elementary school, middle school, and high school are obsessed with it. It is so weird. So talk to yourself a lot. Do I talk myself out loud? Sometimes I do, but not all the time. But yeah, this whole 6-7 thing that's been going like I'm not gonna lie, but like regarding a lot of kids using that trend, I'm not gonna lie, but that has been driving a lot of people, like especially schools. They've been driving a lot of schools insane that they had to make a policy by saying, "Hey, let's not do this whole 6-7 trend because of how weird it is." Like I don't get the context of it. I mean, I do get it regarding the fact that there was this thing called 6-9 and also like 9 + 10 = 21. Those were funny, but the 6-7 like there's no other context with whatsoever. Like I don't get it, and not to mention the In-N-Out Burger restaurants on the West Coast actually had to take down the number 6-7 as their order number because of that. Yeah, I'm not joking. Yeah, I'm literally not joking. But but I mean, I'm sure that some adults like to be part of the trend, just have fun with it. Like I mean, I'll give them credit for that, but yeah, I mean, I honestly don't mind that, but this whole 6-7 meme, like or the 6-7. Okay, yeah, sorry about that, guys. There was a technical issue I had. Hey, what's up, Andrew? Happy New Year. But yeah, now that I'm back, yeah, dude, we've been talking about more shit here and there, like music and movies. I would also like to talk about the fact that I am aware that there is such thing as the K-pop Demon Hunters that came out recently. I did not get to watch that yet, but I heard it's really good. When I first heard it, I'm like, "What is this?" But I'm like, you know what? I might check it out. In fact, I'm not sure like yet, but I might check it out this week. But we'll see what happens. Oh, we got a viewer. Happy almost New Year. I don't know what to say. Oh yeah, and there were some really uh good moments and bad moments that have happened this year. Like I do want to talk about those. One of the best moments we had this year was, the fact that John Cena had his final tour. It was unfortunate, but at least Jordan, Nathan, and I, or the Tribal Chief and I, we three of us had got to see him in person down in Lexington during the WWE SmackDown. That was a lot of fun. I did watch his last. I did watch his last match, but unfortunately, he lost to Gunther, who was just a piece of shit. But hey, I'm glad I got to watch it. I'm telling you, like WWE has fricked it up, but at the end of the day, I don't know what else to tell you guys. But yeah, why is it lagging? Sorry, guys, just an issue that I have with my phone. It's not supposed to act like that. It's just awkward. But no worries. Says Happy New Year, C from Sweater Eat. Happy New Year. Hope y'all are doing great. But no, but yeah, this whole John Cena retirement tour, that one was a lot of fun. But hey, at least he did win the Monday Night Raw all on the Sheamus and another person. Like that was awesome. I will never forget that. But yeah. But I will say this also. What was really bad is that we've lost a lot of great people over the years. Well, not over the years, but we've lost like a lot of great actors and other people that were not that were not like actors or singers because I have a good list of them, and I'm just gonna go and look on it real quick. Just let me pause real quick, and then I'll be okay. But yeah, okay. But like I said, one of the most devastating things that happened this year, and I hate to bring it up, is that a lot of celebrities, like we've lost a bunch of them. Like several of them have died, recently. Like we lost the legend Ozzy Osbourne. We lost Diane Keaton, Jane Goodall, Robert Redford, uh, David Lynch, Michelle Trachtenberg. We lost her. I know that Pope Francis. I know there's someone else that's not Diane Keaton. Oh yeah, Jeff Garcia. We've lost a lot, but there's like too many to name. I don't know like everybody. I mean, I did list some on the list, but I mean, we've lost some of those people, like those great people, honestly. Oh yeah, we lost Roberta Flack, and what we've also lost was Charlie Kirk. That one was the most controversial thing that happened. Yeah, like we literally watched him like getting shot in the chest, like out like right in front of the camera. That was fucked up. But I will say, but people say, "Oh, yay, Charlie Kirk said." Like, no, it's not, dude. Celebrating. I'm sorry to say this, but celebrating a celebrity's death like that, it's no, no. I'm sorry, but I will say this: when I'm not sad, the people I'm not sad that are gone are Ed Gale and Ian Watkins, and there's a very good reason why. Like those guys were predators, but thankfully they're no longer on Earth. But other people, it's a shame. But yeah, but here's the thing. What we've lost recently was Adam the Woo. Like, he also passed away this month. That was very unexpected, and I feel so sorry for his friends and family. That was fricked up, honestly. Um, but what was even more devastating is that I lost my last grandfather on Earth. We called him Papa. He was. I mean, I will not give like too much detail about him, but he was my grandfather on my dad's side, and he meant a lot to me and my family. I went to his funeral a month after because of that North Carolina vacation I went on for my college graduation trip. I don't know what to say, but like when I got the news about it, like it was just out of the blue. Because what happened was that my dad called me, and he was texting me, he was telling me about what was going on and such, and I was freaking out. I was with my friend at the time, and then I went in, and then when I was at my friend's house to spend the night, um, my dad FaceTimed me into just to say my final farewell to my grandpa, and everybody was there just mourning his loss and everything. I mean, he wasn't dead yet, but it was just awful, honestly. Like I never got. It's like, well, the reason he decided to pass is because, well, he fell and well he fell straight in the garage. It punctured his lungs, and they literally waited for a little while until they were like, oh, let's go to the hospital right now. Like you don't. First of all, it's like, I'm sorry, but you don't wait that long, because that's how you end your life. I mean, that's how you lose your life in those very tragic situations. But I don't know what else to say. But yeah, that one was really hard to go through. Um, I did see him getting buried, yeah, and that was also devastating. Um, yeah, I've also been trying to find other jobs, such, but it's been really hard. I'm not gonna get into all the details, but I will say I did have a couple of internships. One for a social media internship where I did the reels, and the other one was for the it was for another sports broadcasting uh company that I did. I mean that I worked with, or that I worked for. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it was very similar to the one from that I was part of last year. But yeah, I say I look like Charlie Kirk. Oh wow. Thanks. To Audrey. Thanks. But yeah, but I'm not Charlie Kirk, even though I look like him. I mean, yeah, right. I think it's probably because of that my hairstyle and the facial look. That's probably why. But yeah, oh, we got 4 views so far, so let's keep it up if we can. But I'm not saying I gotta watch it, but say UWU. All right. Well, that's something. But oh, 11 views. Hey, Andrew, say UW. Oh, yeah, you got me there. Thank you thanks, Audrey. That was you literally just made my day. Do you watch Churches? Oh yeah. In fact, I actually watched the 5th season, which, as a matter of fact, I've been watching like new seasons of like several Netflix shows. Not all of them, but some. Like, the final season of Squid Game. That I thought that one was stupid. Uh, oh yeah. The second season of Wednesday. That one was awesome. But the third one, well, the other one is Stranger Things season 5. I did watch it. I did watch Volume 1 when it came out, and I also watched Volume 2 when it came out. But very soon, I look like Murray. Wow. But no. I'm actually gonna be watching the series finale of Stranger Things at 8 o'clock. It's gonna be really devastating, but at the same time, hey, it is what it is. Six. Bald eagle. I don't know what you're. I can tell you're trying to troll me. I think you're doing that for fun. So I know you're not bullying me. But no, but yeah, everything's been fun. Well, except for those bad things that happened, but not to mention all the, like I said, the lobby boos and the 6-7 things have been insane. You grab a spring trap this year. That's cool, Nathan. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting texts from a friend. Um, so I'm so excited for the new Charlie Puth album. Awesome. I might have to listen to Charlie Puth's new album. But no, I'm gonna be, but yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be watching a lot of. I'm just gonna be. I just don't know what else to say, man. This week has been really rough because of what I'm dealing with. Just a head cold, but I'm feeling okay. Just to do the New Year's Eve celebration. Unfortunately, I had to call off work just because of that, because I was supposed to work this afternoon, but because of what I've been having since Monday or Sunday night, it's been getting really awful. But yeah, but I will say this. I'm kidding. What am I saying? I'm kidding. But no, what I was gonna say is that so yeah, I'm gonna watch Stranger Things, the series finale at 8 o'clock when it comes on Netflix. So I should have a lot of time for that. Um, oh yeah, I would like to talk about some cool things I've done. So on my 25th birthday, we went to Columbus, Ohio, and we went to this place called the German Village. So I just went on a birthday trip. We went to this place called the Book Loft, and we went to this German restaurant. I think it's called Schwarzen or something. I don't know. And they had some really good stuff. We also walked around this cool park that they had in the German Village. It was pretty fun to be. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I mean, I had a lot of fun there. Like I said, I also went to Charlotte, North Carolina, and I already made vlogs about those. But you're not gonna believe this. I went to so like when we went to Charlotte, North Carolina, we went downtown and we took these. Actually, it was on our last day there, and we took what they call these rental scooters. They're like electric. We took those electric scooters and drove around downtown Charlotte. We stayed in an Airbnb. It had this really cool garage. It had like a video game. It had like a really cool arcade machine and a ping pong table. It was a lot of fun. R. Kelly once expresses I look like Murray. Who's Murray? But no, a few years ago, some people said that I literally look like a country music star because of my one of my hairstyles I had. But no, um, nothing much other than that. But oh yeah. So what we did is we went to one of the malls called Conquer Mills. It's actually not too far from the NASCAR stadium. Where they do the race car stuff like the Grand Prix. We did not get to check out the NASCAR stuff in North Carolina, unfortunately, but we did other things like what we did go to was what's up, Grimstorm Logan? How are you doing? But no, where we did go was something that shit, what is it? Oh yeah, we also went to Carowinds. It is one of those parks in North Carolina, and believe it or not, it's actually between North Carolina and South Carolina. So it's actually located in like within two states. So that's really cool. We also got to go to the Chuck E. Cheese over in on Pineview Matthews Road, and the reason I went there is because it's a legacy location, and they have the last three states in existence. I filmed a couple shows there, and the way that they've been maintaining their animatronics and such, it's really cool. They also have like not only like live games in that play area, and also, but they also have what they call the memorabilia area, where they showcase a lot of like the displays from the of like Chuck E. Cheese and a little bit of Showbiz Pizza over the years. It's really cool. Um, so yeah, that was really nice. I would like to go there again sometime, but I don't know when because it's one of the best legacy locations they've had. Even though that's not the first legacy location that they've done, it was a lot of fun. I mean, And I'm not gonna lie, but Charlotte, like when you go to Charlotte, North Carolina, it's honestly like an economic heaven because I heard that I heard they're known for doing financially really well there. It's the Queen City, North Carolina, kind of like Cincinnati's the Queen City, Ohio. Yeah, so it's kind of similar to my home, but in a lot of cases. But to be honest, it's something. But I got nothing to say. But we also got to visit my family members down in North Carolina. That was fun. But while we were heading back, we got pulled over for going like 83 miles an hour, even though they had like the mountain sensor, so they knew how many miles I went to. So we got to drive through Ohio, West Virginia, Virginia, and even like and through North Carolina before we got to our destination at the Airbnb. It was a lot of fun going there. We also got to hike and we got to hike a bit, and by hiking I meant that we went to this mountain. Actually, it's a forest. We went to like one of the most arguably, we went to the arguably one of the oldest mountains in history, and that's also North Carolina. That's actually not too far from Charlotte, North Carolina, believe it or not. So it was a lot of fun going there. I also got to try Hardee's, but no, and unfortunately, no, I did not try Bojangles or stuff like that while I was there. I wish I did though. Well, maybe next time. But yeah, that was fun. Um, we I don't and I know that we've hiked a bunch. We've done that. I did some of the Fit Body Bootcamp stuff a little bit, but I didn't do much of that. Uh, and other than that, yeah, life's been going something. But yeah, but no. I also at Kings Island I did ride a few more rides, but at Kerwin's I rode some like cool rides. A few I only rode flat rides because I wasn't ready for the coasters, but yeah. I mean, I'm actually kind of ready for them, even though I've ridden on some before. But yeah, I don't know what else to say, but it's just life, you know. I've been improving a lot in my whole life. Well, I mean, I have been improving for a while. Um, I don't know what else to say, but I will say that when I saw the Minecraft movie, I saw it 3 times. I saw it in 3D once, and I saw it with my dad and my brother, my papa, a couple months before he died, which apparently that was like one of our last moments we had with him, and that was I'm gonna cherish that for the rest of my life. And the third one was I saw it with my mom, and it was on Mother's Day because my mom wanted to do something with me, so we did something that was nice. Sorry, my lips are just kind of dry. Yeah, and no, I did not get sick very often this year, thankfully. I I hope I don't get sick too often, but well, actually, well, I know that like people get sick a few times a year, so it's gonna happen anyway. But yeah, like I said before, I do have a lot of New Year's resolutions, but I'm not gonna be sharing them at this point, and it's for a good reason. Because I actually watched one of Casey Simpson's videos regarding New Year's Eve. He's a really good. His YouTube videos are they are really his videos are really good, by the way, if you want to check his videos out. But yeah, I don't know what else to say, but I'm looking forward to a lot. But there are some predictions I have in general and for myself. But like I said, I'm not gonna say them out loud. But I have a feeling that like movies like Toy Story 5 and Ice Age Boiling Point are probably going to be interesting. I think they're going to have a lot of trends, and I have a feeling that they're going to do the same with Ice Age. Well, like with the new Ice Age movie that's going to be coming out. Um, what else? I think they're also going to do what they call, I don't know. Actually, there are some things to look forward to for next year. I really hope that there's more music coming up. There's also an upcoming Mr. Man, Little Miss maybe soon. Cool, I don't care, but I'll have to look into that. There's a lot of other things I have going on. I gotta charge my phone, guys. Sorry, my phone's at a very low battery. Okay. Yeah, it's at 1%, but I have it charged right now, so I'm thankful for that. But yeah, I've tried a lot of different things. Like I said, I did go to Chuck E. Cheese several times. No, well, just not like at the same place. I only went to a few. Like I went to the one in Cherville twice. Uh, I went to the one in Eastgate in Florence, and I also went to the one in Miamisburg. So that was kind of fun to do. Um, but yeah, nothing much about it. Just reliving those days and just seeing where they are. Even though I don't like 2.0, but hey, it is what it is. And for some reason, if you like to send a super chat, feel free to do so. But I don't know what else to say, guys. But like I said, for 2023, there's a lot to expect. I know that GTA 6 is supposed to come out next year. They better not delay it to another year or two. They've already delayed it so many times. But I'm feeling there's actually a really good